Hello and welcome to the Bright Moments Tokyo live stream. We are excited to be back with you all here in Venice Beach, California. We just wrapped up our Metropolis World Tour with MPTK, and we are looking forward to joining many of you in Tokyo this May. We have a fairly packed agenda today, so we'll jump right into it. The purpose of the call today is to walk through the AI collection, hear directly from the artists and learn about their work. We're also going to set aside some time to discuss the sale details that's taking place 24 hours from now on Tuesday, March 14th. And at the end of the live stream, we're going to do something called the unveiling, which is where we map the names of the artists in the Tokyo collection to the artist IDs that are available on the Mint Passes. Why are we doing this? We are an arts organization called Bright Moments that's going around the world in 10,000 NFTs. We started in Venice Beach, California in the summer of 2021, just after the pandemic. And since then, we've traveled to New York, Berlin, London, Mexico City, and our next city, Tokyo, is taking place from May 5th to the 10th. We already have an amazing lineup of 11 artists in the Tokyo collection. Today, you're going to hear from another amazing group of artists who use AI to help create visual outputs that you will be able to mint live during Bright Moments Tokyo in May. It sounds amazing. We're really excited to see all of you, and maybe we can cut to a short video to show you who we are and what we do. So this is a really exciting time for us. Not only are we getting ready for Tokyo, but we are also voting on the location of city number 8. And so if you hold a crypto citizen, this isn't a passive experience. You get to decide where we travel to and mint, which will take place later this year. I'm going to invite my co-host Amicia to join me from New York. Amicia, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Like Phil said, first we are going to be hearing live from the AI collection artists tonight, and we're really excited that they're joining us. They're going to tell us a little bit more about themselves and their upcoming collections for Tokyo. You'll see some sneak previews, and yeah, let's get into it. First, we have Sophia Crespo. She shared with us a little video that will tell you a little bit more about her upcoming collection and herself.
Hello everyone, my name is Sofia Crespo. I'm an artist, been working with AI for the past 5 years. For me, it started in 2018 at a workshop led by Jean Kogan, and since then I felt like had to really explore that and learn more about it. My work is very much focused on artificial life forms and exploring what kind of speculative life could look like. So yeah, if life had a different like chemical composition or was based in a different planet. So yeah, I'm very excited. I've never been to Tokyo before, and also I've never released a collection of so many works, 100 works, under my solo practice. So this is a first for me, and I'm very much looking forward to it. As much as I can tease at the moment is that I'm very fond of the jellyfish as a subject, and might be doing something around that, but it's all work in process. So okay, see you all there, and bye-bye.
Sophia is an artist working with neural networks, and one of her main focuses is the way that organic life uses AI to simulate itself and evolve. Here are a couple pieces that she has shared with us. Thank you, Sophia, for submitting that video. It's wonderful. The next artist that we have is Holly Herndon and Matt Dryhurst. He's actually here now to join us live. Hello, Matt. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Sadly, Holly can't join. We just had a baby,
Aw,
so we're
so
tag
exciting.
teaming. We're tag teaming right now.
Coming for Tokyo and just yourself and Holly as artists?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're artists. We work in a number of different disciplines. We've been working in AI ML since around 2016 or so. In crypto too, incidentally. Yeah, over the years we've done quite a lot of different projects in different media. You know, from 2016 to 2019, we were doing kind of training a neural network to sing, producing. You know, we formed a choir to sing alongside the neural network. Took that on tour. We've done a lot of work more in the visual space in the past few years. We did a series on Foundation called Classified, which was like a clip self-portraiture series for anyone who's familiar with OpenAI's clip model. It knows quite a lot about Holly, and so we thought it'd be quite fun to put together a self-portraiture series based on what Clip knows about her. And then more recently, we started a project, Holly Plus, which is kind of like a decentralized AI identity in a sense, right? So it's we released a model that allows for anyone to be able to make work either with Holly's voice or performing as Holly, and established a kind of economic logic that allows for them to co-sell and co-release works with Holly's full consent, right? So we have a community of people who are making works with Holly, co-sell those works together. So if any profit is made, Holly can make a little bit of profit from the use of her style or likeness. That's gone really well, and it's pretty consistent. You know, we also run an organization called Spawning, which is building kind of AI consent tools. That's something we're a little bit obsessed with. Yeah, really looking forward to Tokyo. Again, haven't released a collection with this many works before. Aren't quite ready to show anything yet, but we have a bunch of exhibitions lined up through this year and next year in physical space, and we've been looking a lot at kind of the translation of subjective experience. So memory, we think ultimately art comes down to a translation of subjective experience, and so we think there's a lot of ways to augment that capacity with machine learning tools. And yeah, so we figured we'd use this Tokyo opportunity to maybe pilot some of that and show some of the tools that we've been building.
Wow, thank you. That sounds so exciting. I'm really glad that you mentioned Holly Plus as well, because I included a short GIF that you had shared with me, so people can sort of get a feel for what it looks like. Thank you so much for joining, Matt. I really appreciate it.
Of course, looking forward to it. Have a good day.
Thank you. Holly, Matt are artists renowned for their pioneering work in machine learning, music, and Web3. And this is actually from the series that Matt was talking about. And the next piece is a GIF of Holly Plus actually in motion. And they were awarded the 2022 Ars Electronica Starts Prize in Digital Art for this work with Holly Plus. So thank you again. Next, we have Pindar, and he is also here live, but first we wanted to show a little video that he made for us.
In 2018, I taught my robots to imagine faces, then paint them on a canvas. The paintings won a couple of awards, and one was even just added to LACMA's permanent collection. And though these paintings are some of my most popular and requested artworks, I've never had a reason to return to them until now. Coming to Bright Moments Tokyo, Faces on Chain. 100 new faces imagined by AI, painted on a canvas and preserved 100% on the Ethereum blockchain.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hey,
so that's nice. This is really exciting. So what can I tell you about?
Whatever you want to share.
Okay, I'll share. Just to give everyone a background, I've been in a robot. I've been working with AI since around 2005. You know, when AI was simpler algorithms like k-means clustering and you know, traveling salesman's problems and max nets. And neural nets were there, but they didn't really take off till 2016, 2015. And that's when I made that AI Imagine Faces series. And I taught my robot how to make, use the Celeb A training set, like, I think it was 10,000 celebrities at the time, to make paintings. And then I put a camera on my robot, and my robot would imagine and paint a face until facial recognition software detected a face, then would stop. I made 128 of these. I gave them all away. I recorded them on the BTC, the Bitcoin blockchain, and I made a couple one-of-ones on Super, very early one-of-ones. That's the one that made it into LACMA that's in the video. And everyone wants these, but I won't remint them because I believe that, the blockchain is provenance, and you shouldn't mess with provenance. And it's just my personal belief. You shouldn't mint stuff from the past. But something happened recently, and I got really excited about, was 100% on-chain work. So, I mean, the tagline for this is, I found a way to put these AI Imagine Faces 100% on the blockchain. And I've done one as a test to make sure the proof of concept works. And for Bright Moments Tokyo, I'm going to do 100 of them. And I'm going to have a painting to correspond with each of them. And that's the plan. So I think the tagline I have right now is 100 AI Imagine Faces, 100% on-chain. And it's sort of, it's like, when you think of it big picture, beyond being about AI, it's sort of my journey beginning as an AI artist, and over the course of the last 5 years, going full crypto artist. Because, I mean, these are so crypto, there's not even a digital file that exists with them. They're on-chain. All the information to see them, view them, enjoy them is on-chain, and it'll last as long as the Ethereum blockchain. So that's what I'm bringing to Tokyo.
That's so exciting. That sounds really amazing. And I'm really excited. So thanks for coming and sharing that. And we can't wait to see the faces. We're excited. He sent us a couple of works that I'm going to show here. Pindar deconstructs his own artistic processes and teaches it to painting robots. His most recent robots use deep learning neural networks, AI, feedback loops, and computational creativity to make independent aesthetic decisions. These two pieces represent that. Thank you so much again, Pindar. Next, we have Mario, and he is here live with us as well. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Oh, I'm muted. Excellent. Yes, I'm doing great, despite that it's quite late in Germany now, which is where I'm coming from. Well, of course, I'm super excited to be part of this, because I think Tokyo is my absolute favorite city in the world. I was lucky to be shortly there a few times, and looking so much forward to get back. A little bit about myself. Well, I'm doing this AI art thing since we call it AI art, I guess. I mean, I don't know, or started before. It was actually seen as art. I've done, well, some pieces which are maybe better known. One is Memories of Passers-by, which was the second piece that was auctioned off. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to be first, which is kind of what I sometimes try to be, but somehow it doesn't work. Uncanny Mirror is also kind of popular piece that travels through the world, different museums, from St. Petersburg, Canada, Korea, which is a mirror that kind of tries to show you, but it actually uses everybody else who looked into the mirror before you. And while you are looking at it, it kind of absorbs some features of you. So generally, what interests me in AI is mostly the process and not so much the output, which is kind of difficult as a visual artist, because in the end, you still have to show something. But maybe that's why I think I do not really have something you could call a style, because I'm always thinking, well, I have an AI to repeat things for me. I don't have to repeat myself. So what remains constant in my work is maybe kind of certain underlying ideas and processes about image making, and especially these possibilities of creating infinite amount of images. So fortunately, in this collection, I only have to create 100. But of course, using AI, there are many ways to help with that. And well, of course, I won't show you anything, but the title of my piece will be a Japanese title. I kind of came up with this idea of chopping up some Japanese. I don't speak Japanese, but I chopped up the words for artificial intelligence and for idle, and then took parts of it. And so the piece or the series will be called Jinku Aitsu, which means something like artificial idle. So that's what I can tell you. But of course, we will see what it will look like. I try to challenge myself a little bit in trying something that I haven't tried yet, which is always risky, but I like that. So, well, I hope you like what comes out of this, and see you in Tokyo.
Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm so excited. I love that you implemented a Japanese title. And also it was perfect that you mentioned those two pieces of yours, because that is what I chose to show. So Memories of Passersby is actually currently exhibited in Sotheby's in Madrid, and it is generative portraits of non-existent people forever using neural networks, and portraits that Mario has actually selected to put into the machine. And then Uncanny Mirror, he also mentioned, is a digital surface that shows how the machine actually sees you when you stand in front of it. So both very interesting interactive pieces. Thank you again, Mario, for joining, and I'm so excited to see your new collection. Next, we have Kevin Abosh, who's actually also here. Hello.
Hello, hello. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I know I've been watching everybody do this, but I'm an artist. I'm a conceptual artist who works across different mediums, from photography to painting, blockchain, and AI. All these processes we collectively refer to as AI. And I'm in Japan, by the way. I'm already in Tokyo, so I will make sure to save you some sushi or sake or whatever it is you're keen to have when you arrive. I produced 100 synthetic images called civics. Civics being the study of the rights and duties of citizenship within a citizenry. There are 100 synthetic images of protest and civil disobedience across the globe. I've always worked with photography in some form, in both the traditional sense and in the generative sense, the computational sense, even with lensless photography. I think in another life I probably would have been a photojournalist. So this was particularly fun because I think at first glance these images, I don't know if they're being shown right now, I can't tell, but I think at first glance these images seem like the product of a well-placed photojournalist that happens to be in the middle of chaos, but upon closer inspection, the corruptions reveal themselves. The corruptions in what we might call a surface truth. And I think there's a balance between the realism and something expressionistic. So for anyone who still thinks that AI art, this thing we're calling AI art, is incapable of communicating intense human emotion, perhaps this will help to change your mind.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, we're about to show those images that you just described now. And they're very interesting. And I'm really glad that you're able to join us today. So thank you again.
Absolutely.
Kevin uses traditional mediums as well as generative methods, including machine learning and blockchain technology. His work addresses the nature of identity and value by posing ontological questions and responding to sociological dimensions. And I feel like that is very well represented in these works that are going to be minted in Tokyo. Thank you again. Next, we have Jenny Pasnan. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you want to share a little bit more about your upcoming work and just yourself as an artist?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Jenny, and I create art by combining digital painting and AI. And I have been creating art all my life, but I also have a background in animation and design for about 13 years. And about 2 years ago, I was able to quit my day job and focus art fully as an MPTK as a part of my life. And for the Tokyo, I will be creating this kind of collection that already started in 2021 when a couple uneventful events happened, and it led me to this video. And that video worked as inspiration for this collection. And for this collection, I will be combining GAN with digital painting with also generative art, and it will be also interactive. So I will be combining quite many like different styles for it. And I will be creating it with my friend Protalisti. So we will work together with it. And yeah, so it will be this 100 pieces of collection that is called Cry Me A. And I think the rest will be shown when it comes out. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Excited to see the upcoming work. Just to show actually a couple of works that she has shared. Jenny combines digital painting with AI. Instead of canvas painted by a brush, she uses AI as her inspiration and paint to create something unprecedented and fascinating. I would say that these two pieces are very fascinating. Again, very excited, and thank you for joining us tonight. Next, we have Ivana Tao, who shared us a short video.
Hello, I'm Ivana Tao. I'm a generative AI artist, and I'm very happy to be part of Bright Moments Tokyo AI crew and to actually have the second collection minted with Bright Moments. The first one being non-descriptives that was minted in Berlin in the fall of last year. And it was an absolute pleasure to meet the people minting live and to experience and to share this work being created, where there is a lot of randomness and a lot of chance involved, which makes it a magical experience. For this project, I'm working with different AI models. I'm facing some technical challenges that are very exciting to work with. I'm also making sure that I create the perfect AI model, as I'll be working directly with AI outputs and also combining different technologies. Absolutely happy to be part of that and can't wait for May.
Ivana explores the balance between accident and control. She has created a couple of pieces here that she shared with us. The next one is called Visions Reflected, and it is a work that she actually created for Sotheby's X Boundless Space. And it was created as a result of GAN training of her actual personal photography, as well as analog films that she has found. So thank you for submitting that video, and we're very excited to see what you produce. Next, we have Human, and he is also here live. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, so some amazing art we're seeing right now. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge all the other artists here. Just incredible. I started with AI art in 2021, so I've been on the scene a little bit more recently, and I'm sort of a physicist by day and AI artist by night. I really like
Oh no, cut out. I'm not sure what happened. Well, just to finish up while he reconnects, Human combines art and technology to create unique, abstract geometric compositions and describes the work as abstract generative AI. A couple of the pieces that were selected to show here is Escape, as well as Seek 135, which is part of the collection New Dimensions, which is on OpenSea. I'm not sure if Human is able to speak again. Oh, bummer. Well, we can circle back if the microphone works again. Next, we have Helena Sarin, and she is also here to speak. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So I started using this engineer artist describing my work, and this handily comes from the Japanese word koge, which is craft in Japanese, but also means engineered art. So since I discovered this word, I started describing my art myself as an engineering artist, which actually suits me because the elements of my works are kind of like coming from engineering, from craft, and from art. I've been working with neural networks and AI since 2017. Came from to it through my consulting gigs as a software engineer, and then now I'm kind of like full-time artist. And after 5 years of working with like purely like still images, I kind of got like bored a little bit, and now I kind of like moving into additional dimensions, being this animation and basically the theme of my Tokyo collection, which is called Koge Cats, and the, like clay companions or clay creatures or clay comedians, all capital K. And so the punning, the wordplay, and like this additional dimension and crafts are very important to me, and that's why I kind of like for koge is very appropriate word for this collection on so many levels. And so I have a teaser image. It's just like I've been working with this like creatures for a while. Some people who follow me on Twitter are familiar with some of them, but this will be a brand new collection of images. I'm working on few models to make them, and some of them kind of like work in progress in clay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited about this. I love cats, so this is gonna be great. And thank you for sharing this new piece with us. Helena is a visual artist and software engineer who finds inspiration in unifying patterns of nature and computation. She uses GANs networks, which are generative adversarial networks, to reveal some of these patterns and reassembles them in intriguing ways. This is another piece that she has shared with us. Thank you again. Really appreciate you joining. The next artist that we have here live is Ganbrood. Hello, welcome.
Now you can. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah. Hi. My name is Bas Uterwijk. People know me as Ganbrood. I've been working with GANs for about 4 years now. 4 years ago, nobody really understood what I was doing. My wife said, "What are these weird shapes that you're doing, sitting behind the computer screen all day?" And suddenly, about a year ago, this whole thing exploded, and now everybody seems to be doing AI. It's funny because it's strange to always work in some kind of niche and suddenly doing a mainstream thing. My history is in visual storytelling. I did many different types of. I've been a photographer for many years, and even before that, I was a 3D animator. I worked in computer games, also as an art director. I think art has always been about describing ourselves and the world we live in. And I don't think there's many things more significant at this point than stuff like networks and algorithms who are slowly, no, not slowly, exponentially taking over our different parts of our lives. And I think AI is definitely the place to be if you want to describe where we're at this point. I can't tell much about what I'm gonna mint on in Tokyo. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm trying to develop a few different routes, different directions, and the only thing I can say is that it will definitely bear my signature.
Thanks so much for sharing. I appreciate you being here, and we're looking forward to what you share in Tokyo. Ganbreed combined his different skills and experiences when he started working with GANs, deep learning AI-based softwares that interpret and synthesize photographs, as he was explaining. His work is characterized by pseudo-figurative works that tend to disrupt human visual recognition using neural networks as a synthetic muse. And here are a couple pieces that he has shared with us. Thank you again for joining late tonight. The next artist we have is Claire Silver. She unfortunately was unable to join us today, but I will tell you a little bit about her as an artist. She collaborates with AI to produce art that is transcendental. She describes it as art that evokes a wordless truth in the viewer. She works with GANs to explore themes of vulnerability, trauma, disability, social hierarchy, innocence, divinity, and question the role that they play in our transhumanist future. And here are a couple pieces that she has shared with us to show. We are so looking forward to all of the incredible works that will come from this amazing group of artists, and it's been a lot of fun to work with them. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. I know it was a lot to pull together, but we are, again, so excited and happy to be working with you all. This has been fascinating me to, do research on each of you and view all of your old works. I've been having so much fun. So thanks again. And now we're going to actually head back to Venice Beach, and Phil is going to tell us a little bit more about the sale, which is tomorrow. And also we will be doing the unveiling. So you all will see the mint passes be revealed. Can't wait.
Awesome. That was a lot of fun. I'm really excited. It's so good to hear directly from the artists. I want to talk a little bit about the sale tomorrow. And if you are following along on the YouTube live stream, there will be a chance for Q&A. So you can drop questions into the chat box, and we will answer as many as we can live in the interest of time. So before I get into the mechanics and the how of the sale tomorrow, I want to touch a little bit on the why. Why are we doing this? Why is the sale now? Why Tokyo? Why these artists? Bright Moments is an independent gallery. We were founded on chain in March of 2021, and we try to make sure that artists can have an in-person experience of minting and revealing their work live with the collector for the first time. We really think that moment of reveal is incredibly special, and it really does feel like magic when it happens. And so in order to fund this operation, we help artists sell their work. And in the case of the AI collection, with 12 artists in the lineup, 11 different projects, there are a lot of logistics that go into making sure that all of these pieces end up in the hands of the collectors who want and value them the most. And so we've structured the sale, one, to take place on a single day in a single sale, so collectors don't have to mark their calendars 11 or 12 times. They can show up once and purchase. And we're doing it now in March in order to give us the time and the runway to produce an excellent live experience in May. As an independent gallery, the funds from this show are used to pay for the artists and their practice, and they're used to put on an incredible production. The money from these sales goes directly into the show, and we want to make sure that collectors coming in May have an amazing experience, an opportunity to meet these artists and see the work for the first time. The sale tomorrow will be a Dutch auction, which means that the price will start high, and it will descend over the course of 1 hour until it hits something called the resting price. As a collector, you can show up. It's totally public. You don't need to be holding any tokens or be on any sort of list in order to participate. And you can purchase at any point during the sale. Everyone will pay the same price, which is the price that's achieved when the collection sells out. you can purchase a mint pass, which is the right to mint a single work from one artist in the collection, or you can purchase a mint pack, which is 11 mint passes bundled together, which guarantees you the right to mint a single work from each one of the 11 projects in the AI collection and receive one of 100 outputs from each collection. The way that we structure these is something called a blind mint pass. And so even we don't know what artists will be associated with the mint passes tomorrow. They will be numbered 0 through 10, one for each of the 11 projects. And when you purchase in the sale tomorrow, you'll be able to see a numbered mint pass. It's either going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up until number 10. We will allow some weeks to go by. So if people want to try to assemble a full mint pack, they can do so before we do a revealing or an unveiling for the AI collection. And you'll see that today with the Tokyo collection, and the sale for that happened a few weeks ago. And so the same process will play out for the AI collection tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific on March 14th. So that's the structure of the sale. We hope that it is not too complicated. We hope that you can show up at app.brightmoments.io/auction. It's going to be based on Ethereum, so you can connect your wallet. Another important thing to note is during the sale, if you, let's say, spend 1 ETH on purchasing a mint pass and the price declines to half an ETH, you'll receive half an ETH back. You can also use the money that you place into the contract to purchase again. We call this respendable credit. And the idea is we want to make sure that even people without a lot of capital can participate in the sale without worrying about the money that they spent earlier being locked up. And so if you've been following along at Bright Moments, or if you've participated in recent sales, it'll work the same way. If you participate in the Tokyo collection, this mechanism will be the same. Okay, if there's any other questions, you can head to brightmoments.io/Tokyo. Otherwise, I'm happy to answer any questions from the live stream if they're coming in, or Discord. We got our team behind the camera here who can pass some things along. Nice clean haircut. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. I actually have one scheduled for Friday, so that makes me feel really nice that you said that. Okay. If that is the extent of the difficult questions for the sale, I think we're doing something okay. Usually it's a flurry, but now that we've done this once, I think people have it down. Cool. Fantastic so far. All right, maybe we'll give it another minute or so. And for those of you who are maybe collectors of some of the AI artists, and you are just learning about the Bright Moments ecosystem, let's say that you're a huge fan of one of the artists and you want to make sure, you just want to collect their drop, you don't want to do all of this Dutch auction mechanic, that's totally fine. In a few weeks, when we do the unveiling for the AI collection, you can purchase a mint pass on OpenSea, and that gives you the right to either come in person to Tokyo and mint live, or you can mint remotely. All right, we have a question. So if I buy for 1 ETH and the final mint price is 0.5 ETH, I'd get 0.5 ETH refund. That's correct. And we will send that back to you immediately upon the conclusion of the sale. And it gets sent right back to your wallet. There's nothing you need to do. Additionally, for this sale, we've introduced a feature called active respend. And what that means is if you put in 1 ETH, because that's where the price is, and it drops to 0.5, you'll have 0.5 ETH of credit in the contract that you can choose to respend. So essentially you can say, you know what, I only have 1 ETH, but now that the price is 0.5, I can actually get 2 mint passes for it. You can spend that during the sale, sort of like a gift card on a website, and that'll work without you having to do anything. Where does the Dutch auction start at? That is a great question. I believe it starts at 10 ETH for mint passes and 110 ETH for the mint pack. The reason it's 110 is because it's just 10 times 11, which is the number of mint passes you would get in the pack. So Galid is 2, blink twice if yes. I'm really glad that you asked this question. Even we don't know. It wouldn't be fun if we know. And so we've built something called a random collector selector, which is an on-chain mechanism that uses verified randomness to assign the mint passes. And so we're going to find out for the first time which artists are associated with the Tokyo collection and the AI collection. So our team doesn't know. The artists don't know. The only way you can guarantee that you get a certain artist is to have one of each mint pass ID, because then you have one of each artist, so you have the one that you're looking for. Is there a discount for citizen holders? Great question. Yeah. So the way that we've structured the sale is there are some discounts for members of our community. All of these details are available on brightmoments.io/Tokyo. And so if you are holding one of the tokens at the snapshot tomorrow, which is at 10 a.m., you will receive the benefits from that. One of the important ones is something called the golden token. The golden token gives you the right to mint a crypto Tokyoite, which is our DAO membership token in Tokyo. And it also means that we're going to reserve a mint pass for you. So if you're holding a golden token at 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow and you sleep through the DA, or you don't want to participate and you just want to see where it sells out at, after the auction, you can go in and claim a mint pass at a discount to the sellout price. And that's our special thank you for people that purchase golden tokens, which are one of the main ways that we fund the city. In addition, citizens and full set holders also have benefits during the Dutch auction. All of those are available on brightmoments.io/Tokyo. When do we find out the artists for each number? That will happen in about 5 minutes. For the AI collection, it'll happen in about 3 weeks or so. But for the Tokyo collection, we're going to do the unveiling right after this. It's also important to note that the reason we give this time delay between when we do the Dutch auction and the unveiling is so that people who purchase a mint pass can trade them or swap them. There's a chance during the Dutch auction, if you buy 2 mint passes, you get 2 of the same number. And so let's say that you want to make sure you get at least 2 artists. We drop our royalties to the lowest amount that we can on OpenSea. It's, I think, 0.5%. And we allow you to trade basically royalty free up until the unveiling, at which point, because the artist names are associated, we turn the royalties back on. Snapshot is 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's correct. We're going to run a snapshot of all token holders at 10 a.m. Pacific. That is what will qualify you for, holding a golden token or a citizen or a full set during the Dutch auction. Most insane lineup award for 2023. Thank you. It's really special to get all of these amazing artists together for Tokyo. Both the Tokyo collection and the AI collection is, we hope, going to be a watershed moment here. And this is something that we're really looking forward to unveiling in Tokyo, and for the chance for all the collectors to meet the artists. That really is the most special part. Awesome. I think that's it for questions. If you want to head to the Bright Moments Discord, we're happy to answer them. We have a team that is around the world in Venice Beach and New York and Berlin and London and Mexico and Tokyo. And so we are literally awake basically 24/7. If you have any questions, we're happy to answer them. Maybe we could, if any artists are still on the stream or Amicia wants to come on, we could say goodbye to the viewers before we head over to the unveiling. Oh, you have the full squad in New York. Does the Venice team maybe want to come in the shot? Do you guys want to join us over here? Please, yeah, come on over here. There's a lot of people behind the camera that make this happen. Welcome, Venice Beach team. Welcome, New York team.
Yay. Also,
hey, everybody. Let's do this.
Lastly, Human is still here.
Okay, we're going to get a quick selfie. And do you guys want to get in the photo here? Boom. Henry, are you here? Okay, boom. Woo!
I know.
We're excited for Tokyo.
So excited.
Awesome. All right. Thank you to all the artists who joined today. We are going to move to the next segment of the program, which is the unveiling. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how this works, and then we're going to get right into it. So it's very important to us that there is trust, or maybe trustless is the right word, in the mapping of these artists. It would not work if some people knew ahead of time which IDs map to which names. And so what we've done is we have created a smart contract that pulls from something called chain link VRF, which is verified randomness. And so for the first time, we are going to find out which numbers for the Tokyo Mint passes map to each artist. And so you're going to see the names appear here, and then very shortly afterwards, the metadata will update on the secondary market. And so the way this process works is we need to submit a few transactions. So early on, maybe you'll see artist names coming quickly. And then as we get towards the end, it may take a little bit longer. We're going to try to fill the air here as this happens. But are you guys ready to go? Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Okay, so we're going to be starting to submit the transactions right now. For you tech nerds behind the scenes, we're actually doing this on the Avalanche blockchain. Chainlink is an oracle over there. We used to use Polygon, but the transaction speed was a little bit slow. And it looks like the first artist, artist 0, is Spongenuity, our very own Samir. Samir Dabra is an artist based out of London. He actually did a portrait lab with us this summer, very close to our heart, and our London sub-DAO signer. So congratulations. All right. This is always the exciting part. Number 1, Kwabibi.
Yes.
For those of you who watched last time, Kwabibi's video was amazing during the Tokyo collection artist reveal. I'm loving the confetti on the screen too. It feels like a nice celebration. 2, Kettle Galid. Congratulations. Kettle's archetype is one of the curated heritage collection. Melissa, congratulations. Artist number 3. Number 4, Takawo. Nice, amazing. Drum roll, please. Lars Wander, number 5.
Yay!
This is exciting. Is Lars in the room with y'all in New York
Yeah,
there?
Lars is right here. Jeff,
Let's
Jeff,
go.
our boy
Mr.
Jeff.
Davis,
number 6.
congratulations. There we go. We are down to the last 4 here. Alexi, congratulations, number 7. Three to go. Zancan, number 8. Woo! All right, here we go. Leisha, number 9. All right, and we will take it home here with Kim Assendorf as artist number 10. And we'll wait for it to confirm on chain. This feels like the lottery drawings. It feels like... Okay, here we go. You guys have the whole squad there in New York. I'm actually pretty jealous.
I know. It's nice. We wanted to portray a little family vibe here tonight, so.
It looks like it. Yeah, it's a living room live stream.
We got the bean bags out.
Nice. And Kim Assendorf bringing it home. Congratulations.
Yay.
Awesome.
I guess that's it. I guess that might be it.
All right, question here. Do we get a new token in our wallet? No, if you're holding a Mint Pass, the metadata will update and you will be able to see that on secondary marketplaces. So we're going to push that update now and it will be reflected soon. That was wonderful. Amici, is there anything else that you wanted to cover in the time today?
I think that is all. I'm really excited, and tomorrow is the AI collection sale. So if you were intrigued by what you heard tonight, please, please, please participate. We are so excited about it. And thank you. Thank you, Lars, for coming. Very excited. And yeah, that's it. That's all for now.
Cool.
See you soon. Another live stream.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.